recognized.
Thank you very much, Chair Brown. The heinous acts of terrorism committed by Hamas were horrific and are rightly condemned by all who believe in human dignity and seek a lasting peace. What these events make clear is that there are those who are afraid of peace and they seek to sabotage it at any cost. We must not let them win, and we must recommit ourselves to the hard work of a lasting peace grounded in justice and in human dignity for all of God's children, both our Israeli and Palestinian brothers and sisters. Shortly after the terrorist attack in Israel, I joined Senators Warren, Marshall, and many on this committee in urging Treasury to immediately investigate and halt the illicit usage of cryptocurrency by Hamas, by Hezbollah, and other terrorist groups for money laundering and financing of their terrorist operations. I'm glad that Treasury has made some moves here to clamp down on some of the crypto technologies being utilized by Hamas, but the threat does persist. There is debate and conversation here that's very helpful about the extent of the threat, but I think there's agreement that the threat persists. Dr. Wagman, why are cryptocurrencies apparently a method of choice for these terrorist groups to transfer funds, and are these factors intrinsic to crypto?
So crypto does have advantages for illicit counterparts to work in because the KYC or the compliant environment at least used to be lower than the other financial system, and this is why they were using that. I do think that the technology is there whether we like it or not, and it's really important to look forward and to continue our process and make sure that we're creating environments that are secure enough. And even when we're getting to DeFi and all other technologies, there is a technology that could also inspect that. And because of everything is transparent on the blockchain, we should focus our efforts on how to make sure that we have the ability to designate bad actors. And we see many exchange platforms that are working under countries which do not enforce the AML-CFT regulation that was adopted by the international regulators. And there are countries that do impose that. And we see differentiation in the way that terrorists are using those platforms. In the supervised and compliant platforms, there is less use. So I would suggest to put our efforts on making sure that we are sanctioning and supervising the unlicensed or those that are not compliant in order to reduce the activity there, and also to ensure that we have better monitoring tools to continue supervise that.
We have seen the ways in which crypto has been proven to be widely used by criminals and terrorists the world over. Even executives at Binance, the largest crypto exchange in the world, are accused by the CFTC of being seemingly dismissive of the risk that Hamas is utilizing their platform to fund terrorism. And authorities have closed over 100 accounts linked just to Hamas on Binance since Hamas's attack on Israel. Dr. Levitt, what considerations do you make when examining the use of crypto in financing these terror groups?
Like Shlomi, I'm concerned about the ability not only to raise funds, but to move funds as a means of transfer because of the nature of there are no borders. And so as we crack down on other means of Hamas financing, they're going to squeeze that balloon, it'll expand elsewhere. And so while I don't think that Hamas has made tremendous amounts of money by crypto, I am concerned that it is a growing industry. It is a place where they will try to expand their opportunities. And so it's something we have an opportunity now. I don't know if we can say get ahead, but to hurry up and catch up and prevent it from becoming something big before it does.
Thank you so much. I look forward to working with my colleagues to find ways of clamping down on this issue and making sure that we're not making it easy for these groups like Hamas to finance their awful crimes against humanity. Thank you.
Thanks, Senator Warnock. Senator Fetterman of Pennsylvania is recognized.
Thank you, Mr.